Hey guys, welcome to 180 Drums. We are hanging out with Brian Haley, and this guy's giving us a masterclass on the hi-hat. Dude, talk us through this one, man. Where does all this inspiration come from for grooves and ideas on the hi-hats?
Man, I just love hi-hat work. I like when I'm playing live and it's like little, whether it's ghost notes or me having a conversation with the hi-hat. You know, it's like the heartbeat to me, of where a lot of these grooves come from is this thing right here. And I feel like sometimes for me, it's been underplayed.
Okay.
And not saying I can play it all the time, but I love certain areas where you can stretch out and just let the hi-hat speak for itself, you know?
Cool, yeah. I guess it's kind of an area on the drum kit where we can be a little bit more busy and fancy without it taking away from the groove too much.
Absolutely.
Very cool. So why don't you demonstrate, I guess the way we're going to approach this, because you have so many ideas. Like I watched you play this earlier today when you got here, and you just have so many ideas from the hi-hat. So why don't we maybe have you play, and then we'll just treat it like I'm taking a lesson from you, which I am right now. So I'm just going to stop you and be like, man, what was that? And we'll break it down together. Sound cool?
Yeah, man, that's great. I'll start, I guess, very simple, and then I kind of build on, stuff,
Let's do it.
That's cool.
Awesome, guys. All right, there's some killer ideas in there. Why don't we start trying to break down some stuff?
Yeah.
This is where it gets hairy, man, because it's just flowing out of you.
Yeah.
You're not even thinking about it. You're just playing it. But there's one thing that I want to try and grab right away. It sounds like a triple the ba on the hi-hat.
Yeah.
Ba.
Yeah.
Do you know what you're doing there?
Yeah, man. I'm leading with the kick drum and has it's like a triplets, right?
Yes, absolutely. Do you want to try and play that a couple times?
Absolutely.
I think it's sextuplets. You're playing, and that's just triplets twice as fast, right?
Yeah.
So do you want to try that a little bit slower for us?
Absolutely.
Or just, actually not even slower, just isolate it.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, so let's talk about that. Can you slow that down even a little bit more?
Yes, I'll
to try and isolate it. Whew. All right. So we've got left, left, and then right, left, right, ba, I think.
Yes, absolutely.
Triplet, and then right, left. So I don't even know the subdivisions yet. I'll have to watch this and think about that a little bit more or try it myself. But we've got that left, and then right, left, right.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's it.
Whew.
Yeah.
Very cool. Okay, so we've got that idea. Now that's just one idea. Let's keep moving. Let's if you guys need a minute or you want to ask a question about that one to break it down further, please ask me. But let's just keep moving through these ideas because you've got so many. I want to try and capture some more. So we've got that idea. Can you play that sticking even a little bit slower for us one last time and we'll move on?
Yeah.
That's great, man. Okay, so that sticking is left, right, left. Then it goes right, left, left, right, left.
Yeah.
And that last left is where that open hat is. So I don't even know the subdivision yet, but a feel thing.
Yeah.
Take that sticking, practice it, try and see how they all fit in, and know that there's like a little bit of that, almost a rest in between the first.
Yeah, you're right.
Left, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, left.
Yes.
It's almost like it's a grouping of 5 or 6 that you're squeezing. It's crazy. Anyways, that's one idea.
Yeah.
Now, there's so many other things that you're doing, but you do this open hi-hat. Psh, psh, ka, ksh, ksh.
Yeah.
Could you break that down
Yeah,
for us?
man, I just like, it's like I call it like my own little chopper. Like, just like, you know, it's so much power between this open hi-hat and that kick drum that I just always been infatuated with as a kid.
Very cool.
You know, so yeah, I can do that, demonstrate it for you right now. So
Awesome.
Cool.
All right, okay, well, I got a little bit out of that.
Yeah.
I know that one thing you're doing that was really cool is you're doing that 3/4. So 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a psh, 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 psh. Oh my goodness, so there's that, which is a sick idea.
Yeah.
And then the other thing you did, which makes it sound even faster, is doing all the E's and the U's.
Yes.
So psh, 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 psh.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's cool.
Yeah.
And then really, you're just kind of letting it flow out of you. You're thinking, I want to put it in a couple different spots, doing a lot of E's and Ahs, and just trying to make it musical. Like
Yeah,
you're really
man.
kind of repeating patterns.
Absolutely. And making it just feels good to me. It's here, man.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, that's
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so that's one idea, and again, that's something that this is why this is an advanced lesson, because you guys just got to take the time to work on this stuff, dig into it, and be creative. But this is kind of the inspiration for it, right?
Yes.
This is like inspiring. Now it's up to you guys. But yeah, practice. I guess the best way to practice that would be to practice some E's and Ahs. Get comfortable playing just the patterns we talked about. The 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E. Psh, 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 psh. Oh my goodness, that's so hard to do slow.
Yeah.
So there's that, and then the E's and the Ahs, and then just getting creative.
Yeah.
Cool, man. You're a monster at that. I got to work on that. Okay, what else you got for us? Because
Well,
there's
man,
a bunch of other hi-hat stuff
it's,
happening.
it's a feel that goes into there, like one of my go-to feels that goes in there. If I can show you that, that'd be cool. Like
Yeah.
I can show you like a choke on a hi-hat with a snare, then crashing on one. You
Please
know,
do.
So
All right, we can break that down real simple. So you're starting that. Ultimately, it's a single stroke roll. You're playing sixteenths. You're starting with a flam on the end of one. So 1 and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a boom.
yes. Dude, that's like a gun, I call it a gun feel, you know.
Yes.
People know you're there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
like you've got you've got like a huge gun and a helicopter at the same time.
Yeah.
That's heavy, man.
Yeah.
Is there any other ways you might orchestrate that around the drum set? I mean, I guess the snare is where the power is, right?
Yeah, that's this right here.
Yeah.
And with that, oh gosh, it's pretty powerful.
Okay, cool, man. There's one other thing I guess we could touch on, which is, and we've taught this in a more intermediate style lesson, but the did-de-ba or
Yes.
did-de-boom. Why don't you just mess around with that? Don't even think about it, but just get creative, and I'll at least talk about some of the placements that you're
Yeah.
using. Let's do that. Brian the Feel Haley. This guy, so much feel, man. Okay, so I guess to really quickly touch on what you're adding in there is we've just got a lot of those and they could be on the end of 1, 2, 3, or 4, anywhere.
Yeah.
And then to fill it in, you've got the right hand, or if we're a right-handed drummer, we'd be filling it in with the left. We're just going 1, E, and and you're just putting that, displacing that, moving that all around. The other thing you did, which was really simple, that sounded killer, was you played the bass drum with the snare drum. So you'd go boom, pa, boom. That sounded heavy, man.
I love doing that.
Heavy, so simple, so good, cool. So I'm gonna take a minute. I'm gonna go watch this video for myself. Practice these ideas because they're wild. I love them, and try and figure out that other crazy hi-hat thing and and just take some of those ideas, add them into my own playing, make them try and sound like me. I guess that's the best thing we can do is take ideas from Brian and try and incorporate them and aspire to sound like Brian and know that we're gonna fall short and then create our own sound. But dude, thanks so much for sharing this with us, man.
Bless
We'll
you,
see you in the
brother.
next lesson. Play us out.
Yes, sir.